Okay, 10 minutes is probably plenty. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Good evening. Definitely evening now. It's 8 o'clock, which is later than I usually go, but a couple of reasons. One, work got away from me a little bit, so I was doing that later than I normally would have. And two, it warm. It warm over here. It was a very no clouds in the sky, constant sunshine type of a day, which did result in warm. Probably not as much as our friends to the south down in occupied East Wales, but warmer than usual. It's so warm, what the fuck. Well, you've got big fucking skylights in your house. That's probably where that's coming from. Oh, and your insulation might be, you know, recently installed. Should probably get someone to look at mine at some point, and also see if I can equip it with an off switch, even if that off switch is just literally a button that makes it fall off the wall. That would be useful for situations such as this. So, for anyone who doesn't live in Britain, our houses are designed to retain heat. Oh, Doggo's hot dog. Oh no. Well, I'm sure he's been well cared for by his loving parents. And rightfully so, for he is a good boy. He is the bestest boy. Along with Socks, and Dopey, and Pouncer. Even when none of them are being good boys, they're still good boys. Yes. So, yeah, when a heat wave like this comes along, our houses just pull in the heat, never give it back out, and we die. Just you, his father is out. I see. Slather the dog in ketchup, that solves that. Solve is a strong term for that course of action, I feel. It'll do something. And whilst it may feel like the appropriate course of action, I would hesitate to uncritically recommend it, you know? Don't mean to tread on any dreams here, but maybe don't slather your dog in ketchup. Shan't. Shan't. I've never been sure how to pronounce that with my accent. I mean, let's face it, when was the last time you heard a Scottish person say shan't wholeheartedly? Oh, game audio's on in the background. Cool. It's one of those games. Yes, I just started up the game, you'll see. That is what has happened. Canadian solutions to global issues. That, if you've got solutions, for God's sake, bring them in. We could use them. Don't think I have anything else interesting to talk about. I've just been working. Although, last week, me and my best friend managed to make a start on Catgam. We are both very enamoured with it, and also kind of worried that it's gonna do as a tragedy. I can't shake the feeling it's gonna do that. No spoilers, please. I've got to the part where a purple light enters the equation, so as not to say too much. So not the end yet. I've got that feeling. It's like the Penny Arcade comic where they're talking about The Last Guardian, and they're saying there's only two ways that game's going to end. Either the boy dies or the Feather Griffin thing dies. What is this emote? I must see. Okay, how do I miss? Oh, you got a kitty. You got a kitty emote. I want that emote. Do I have that emote? I do. Yay! Cat emote. To go with other cat emote. Oh, I forgot I'd set up that. I forgot I'd set up that command. It's too small is what it is because you didn't size your drawing correctly. Well, that is the issue I had whilst trying to make this emote, because depending on your resolution you may or may not be able to tell that those are individual squares that make up that heart, and it was a challenge to make it so that I could still get them into a heart shape and also have the lines between them be visible. And so this is the sort of compromise I've ended up with. And nah, I still quite like it. I found I got a compliment on it the other day that someone said it was a very satisfying loop. Oh, thank you, Pixie-Coo. And yes, we've not done the roll call, have we? Hello to Pixie-Coo, Catbat, and Jayla Dark. Welcome in, yous all. Oh, thank you, Catbat. And indeed, welcome in, Catbat. We have crossed paths in other streams, and you have popped into one of mine, which I greatly appreciate. So, just two things that need to happen. One, I'm going to go fetch my reading glasses. And two, we'll start this game. Now, the thought occurs that even though I'm getting further away from the mic, I can just actually raise my voice. And with a bit of luck, I'll still be audible. I will wholeheartedly confuse the neighbours while doing it, but apart from that... Yeah, that's about the most interesting thing that happened today, was taking the package for the neighbours. You're working overtime, which means you get to listen. Excuse me, I'm just doing some time zone maths in my head. He says as if Canada has one time zone. May not say much, but you're here in spirit. Well, that is greatly appreciated also. Okay. Game screen. Game screen. Game screen. There we go. And it has GAM. Except I should also turn off the music that's in the background, because this thing is going to make noises like so. But when you are close to the mic, you get more of a radio voice. Yes, that's called the compressor. And frankly, I have it turned up a bit too loud. But I haven't bothered to go in and fix it yet, so this is what we get. Some people seem to like it, which, again, greatly appreciate. But it does sound very radio, where they just hammer the compressor for no reason that I can see. Evil residents. Or some such. Hello, Papaya. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, that's the other thing I tried to do earlier, which was set this up to actually fit properly on the screen. Mild problem with that, I don't have a full screen thing, well I do now, to set the boundaries with, so let me sort that now. There's kind of borders at the top and bottom which don't help much. So that appears to be right. No idea about the bottom though. I'm going to have to figure that out as I go. Oh, and center horizontally. Thank you very much, OBS, for adding that option. Okay, another interesting thing. My voice seems to be
Resident
today.
Evil.
Oh, yeah, and OBS cannot seem to make up its mind as to whether or not when you scale something, whether you have to just drag it normally to have it scaled within an aspect ratio, or if you have to hold shift down first. Honest to God, it seems to flip-flop between the two. So yeah, we're going to go widescreen, we're going to go original controls, and we're going to go subtitles on, because of course. And I'm going to take the middle option. I believe it was only these two options at the top that we had for the original GameCube release. Yeah, because I'm already warm and I don't want to stress myself. I'm going with this one. No. No, let's go with the Queen. I could also go with the Resident Evil 5 outfit, but who wants to be reminded of that? So, it's beret time. I'm just going to have to try and adjust the scene on the fly so it scales properly.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City. where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brent.
I tried to set this up earlier, but
Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City.
I was watching
There are
something on the telly
outlandish
and found it
reports of
from there.
families being attacked by a group of about 10 people.
Couldn't make it out.
Victims were apparently eaten.
Yeah, so they're zombies. Act surprised.
The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
That's what you get when you send the B team.
Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict.
I'll be honest, even with the VHS
Save
look,
for the remaining body of Kevin.
it's honestly not great looking CG. See, that's a bit
We
better.
continued our search for the other members,
Yum,
and it
yum.
turned into
Ang.
a nightmare.
You really gotta wonder how something sneaks up on you in this environment, although you know it's gonna happen. Even if they fake you out first. Aid for it. Bang! Did the camera come off his shoulder, or did the shoulder come off him? Could have been either. Hey, Pickle Dog, welcome in. Good to see you. Puppy! Can cat the puppy?
Come on!
Trained special forces, special police officer right there. Here are some pickled dogs. No relation to Pickledy Dog.
Hey! Brad! Where the hell's he going?
You turncoat little shit. Those dogs did not like being covered in ketchup.
Chris, this way.
Puppy got bang.
Damn it! Make for that mansion!
A convenient mansion in the middle of the woods where nothing will go well. Brad have fucketh off. Fucketh.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker,
I have trouble with my
Barry,
THs at
and
the best of
myself.
times.
We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
What is it?
Not quite your ordinary house.
Off he
that's
has
for sure.
fucked, yes.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
By God,
Jill, no.
self-shadowing and everything.
You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill?
He would
go
never
and
fire a
investigate.
gun. He doesn't
going
even
with
start
her.
with a gun.
Chris and I go back a long way.
All right.
Gunshot,
You
dumbass.
two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, kind of wish I'd looked up the differences between this and the original release before it started, but didn't get round to it. And by the original release, I mean the remake that was on GameCube.
A dining room.
In a mansion? You prefer to stay blunt. Yes, excellent choice. Minor problem, my controller is refusing to controller. Okay, the receiver's picking it up. Oh, I tapped out of the goddamn game, that's what happened. Right. Yes, and you'll just have to believe me on this one because I'm not setting the lighting... I'm not setting up the lighting necessary to
I think you'd better take a
put
look
the
at
camera
this.
on, but
What is
I am
it?
playing this with the GameCube controller. Same way I played Resident Evil 4.
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this.
It looks delicious.
Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Hope this is not Chris's blood. Yeah, I might be quoting a couple of those lines from the original. You can't stop me. You can stop listening, but you can't stop me. And this is a game telling us to examine things, so why not? Nothing unusual. This, it's gold around the edges? Is that how you say it? I've never had to say that out loud. Whatever it is, it's all around the outer edges due to frequent fitting. Oh, actually that's a thought. There's this lovely feature of rotating the weapons and items and anything in the inventory that was taken out of 2 and 3. How much is he going to know from looking at a pool of blood? Hopefully not a lot. If he learns a lot from it, I would honestly get suspicious. Yep, sure is blood alright. Unless he brought a DNA kit or something, he's not going to get much. Well, I hope he's not going to get much. And of course, recreation of a classic scene. Interesting that they make the background completely black for this. Hiya, pal. I do like that you can subtly see the irises move in his head. Like you can just see the eyeballs turning. Anyway, I'm going to make this Barry's problem. Barry's secretly an android. 36 stab wounds!
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it!
I don't know why he had to steady his aim for a target that was, at best, 5 feet away from him at that point.
I found Kenneth
What
killed by
is
this thing.
it?
Let's report this to Wesker.
Let's have a nosy first. No examine? No examine? Oh, okay. Go around the other side of the dining room first. Big old TikTok. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. Like these two? These two here? Two knights striking each other. The short sword has been thrust into the breast of one knight, while the long sword has pierced the head of the other. Damn, double KO. So I cannot mess with the clock yet. Apparently our boy got off after a couple of Magnum rounds. You know, fair play to him. If you can survive that, my hat is tipped.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. But let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
So if he's not in this hall, we'll search forever. Got it. Now, I forget how this goes in this version of the game, but I'm going to give it a try. Oh, finish searching the hall first. Fine. Fine. Can I cheese it? Like, how far down do I have to go to actually trigger it? Further, apparently. Okay, I will say one thing about the GameCube controller. I wish the D-pad was bigger. That would stop me using the analog stick, of course. Barry, I've searched the whole bastard hall. What do you want from me? Acknowledge! Acknowledge! Do I have to try and leave first? What's going on? No, better finish searching the hall. Oh, of course, I don't have to press a button to go up the stairs. For we are in the future. Not way too used to the classic Resis. I have lost the ability to speak. Can't make nothing out of the darkness and the fog. Ooh, sudden reflection. Or is it a ghost? It is not a ghost. Okay, I've done a lap of downstairs, I've done a lap of upstairs. Surely new. Barry will let me go.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
I mean, you've only been here
and now
10 minutes.
Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can
Let's
search for him
lie down
separately.
and die.
I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay, then. I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could
How
easily
do you know
get
you've been in
lost.
3 rooms?
Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
It's the ground floor over here,
Oh.
but fine.
I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
It might be handy if you, the master of
Thanks.
unlocking,
I may
take it
need
with
it.
you. That went a
Listen.
bit devil in there.
If something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah, splitting up not necessarily the best course of action, but frankly, Barry's just gonna get in my way. How does he know that he won't need it? I guess he just figures we're better at the lockpicky. And oh, I do like the dog thing. Right. Okay, now I know. Pedal. Oh, this is a little harder than I expected, honestly. Well, there's a bunch of ammo I'm not getting back. Pick nose. Success! Your nose is now open. I didn't remember the exact text from Quest for Glory, so I'm glad Pickledy Dog was in to finish off the quote. Well done, well done. Good teamwork. Oh, well, I remember. You think it was, you now have an open nose. Success does sound right to me though. Maybe it's a combination of the two. And, you know, it depends which version we're talking about. Woman drawing water. What was I saying? Oh, I've lowered the cost of my video redeems because I realised they were a bit high, actually. I hadn't had a look at the values for quite a while. And there's a new one in there. I mean, yeah, success! You now have an open nose. I see. These are defensive items, which were not in the PlayStation game. Basically means if you do get grabbed... There's it is. Thank you for the redeem, Jayla. Of course, if anyone was going to redeem it, it was you or Scott, so that's what defensive items do. Let you get out of a grab without taking any damage. Oh, nope, stop it. Nope. Oh, flaming dingoes. Come on, there we go. You are so proud. Thank you. I had that implemented before you finished your stream yesterday. Emblem of a sword. Yes, the tradition of weirdly coded keys continues. Now, how you get up there, I'm not 100% sure. I think I somehow get on the other side of this and push it. However, minor problem at the moment. So presumably I go out here and loudly complain that Barry has disappeared. But it's such a brilliant quote from that movie though. I'd father I'll have you saddled and ridden to Siberia, you rude fucking pies. And I can't do it the same way he does it in that film. It's just... It's untouchable talent. That's what it is. So, I don't think I've mentioned it, but this is part of me going through the old Resident Evil games. And I did the originals, so now I'm on to the remakes. Hey, better you clattering baddies! Voice is doing a weird today. I don't have another term for it. Corpse of our comrade, Kenneth. Looks like he's holding something. It's a film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video recorder to player to see what's recorded on it. Okay, 3 guesses what's on it. First 2 porns don't count. Oh, it's a friend. Friend, stay over there. Me go this way. a few choice quotes you can get out of Fazili in that film. Oh, this is a hell of a looker of a shot. If you don't know, the film we're talking about here is The Death of Stalin. And it is a pitch black comedy about, well, the death of Stalin. Now, will you get up, or there's a corpse collapsed on the floor like it was an instant death? What the hell happened in this mansion? What are these? What are these cuffs on the wall? Why are there cuffs on the wall? Who authorized this? Boomst. 10 out of 10, one of your favourite movies of all time. I'm very glad you showed it to me. I can see why you were so insistent. Dead Raven in that cage. I don't think I'll buy it. Still wondering about those cuffs on the wall. You're bad, forgot to put them away. Alright, fair enough. Just, you know, we've got company coming over, so if you could just sidle it away. I'm not judging you, it's just they're gonna ask questions, and I'm not ready to have that conversation tonight. Where do you have the cuffs in your BDSM dungeon? Well, I'm not in a BDSM dungeon. I think. You know, maybe the Umbrella Corporation is into kink science, who knows? What you? Inscription on the shield. Death is only the beginning. Welp. Inscription on the shield. Death is the true essence of bliss. I have a funny feeling I know where this puzzle is going to go. Death is everything. Death is locked. Okay, so these walls are going to close in, I'm pretty sure. Find peace in death. Which implies bliss is going to have something to do with this. Okay, take it, see what happens. Can always put it back later. Or, you know, die. Oh. Armor shaped, is it? It looks key shaped to me. Wesker's a long-time Corey Hart cosplayer. I wouldn't put it past Umbrella to have a Kinks division. Well, I certainly don't have a Joy division. Feel like that made sense, but I'll just leave that question hanging. See, I think I've played through this once. So I am a little rusty as to where everything is. It's okay, gang. We'll get through this together. Actually, a decent looking reflection. Sort of filtered, as it were. Oh, it's an arrow. Yes, I shall take the golden arrow. Arrowhead looks like it can be removed. Which gives me, well, an arrowhead. Like, what were we expecting here, truly? Damn it, Umbrella, stop redeeming yourself. How dare they? How dare they indeed. It's handy that they let you reload outside of an inventory screen. Appreciate that. Got the quick turn as well, also good. Okay. Ah, we're upstairs in the dining room. And there's a lad. I will let the lad get nearer, and I do appreciate that shadow telling me where he is roughly. Quite useful. Oh, defensive item. Hey, it's my favourite guy, Balcony Steve. Balcony Steve. Balcony Steve. Steving up the place on the balcony. The balcony is the place he is thieving. Nowhere else. He's not legally cleared for that. That balcony, Steve, or a different one? There's so many. You just want to be sure. Right, so shovity. Shovity. Shove off. Shove off. Shove offity. Oh yeah, minor point. The defensive items don't do anything if you're attacked from behind, because you can't very well reach around and use them. I think of another way to phrase that. I'll do it for now. Just need to get my goddamn ankles munched. That's the one. Excellent. Good. Glad to know we're on the same page. Yeet. Anyway, let's go reload and then investigate the consequences of our actions. Wait, am I still hurt after using that green herb? Apparently I got hurt worse than I thought. I'm still in caution. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe take greater care in future, because clearly this is not a motherfucking game. Still can't make anything out. Okay. Downstairs. Investigate the smashy. At some point your chat named them Steve, and now you go stream to stream introducing him to everyone. Well, thank God you were here, otherwise I wouldn't have known his name. And I would have just called him that zombie. And you're already dead, you don't need that kind of humiliation. So if I can do him that courtesy, I absolutely will. And then shoot him. What can I say? Baby steps. Blue gemstone. I feel like... I know I'm coming full circle here, but there's rooms in here I have not investigated. Yeah, I still got this pro. That'll do, just get you out of the way. Happy with that. Emblem of an armor, I believe it said in the first game. Oh, he's back up. No elevator for me. But I can be downstairs. Into the... oh, God knows what. Piss. How nearby is he? Because he sounds really damn close. That close. That is how close. Oh, out of spare ammo. Shit. Okay, so I've got a few stuffs. I'm gonna go back to the main hall and see where I can branch out from there. I mean, I know there's a puzzle right here, but apparently I'm not allowed to interact with that clock. I just want to solve a puzzle, but apparently I'm being clock blocked. Thank you, I'm here all week. Try the veal, its jokes are better. Okay. Back door into the graveyard, which is a whole new area from the original, I believe. Also, what the fuck is that door? There's almost certainly lads out here, but where'mst is the question. Just some crumbly tombstonies. Took the joke right off your fingertips. Yeah, same brain. I believe I have to unlock this with something. It may in fact be something I have, although... that's interesting. Camera bobs up and down when I move. How strange. Anyway, I can arrowhead this. I don't think this puzzle was so early on, actually. I thought it was a bit later. But, actually, I didn't catch all our streams, but friend of the channel, my Sected Brioche, went through this very recently as well. Oh yeah, there'll be a clip. Oh, I should silent for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, right, says it, but I think the implication is that Forrest, whose body we found earlier, and he came back as a zombie just at the right / wrong moment. Was a
So, yeah. I still haven't figured out a solution to make those clips a bit more normalised in the volume department. But yeah, she was playing this game very recently. So I thought, rather than dive into my plan, which I forgot to finish telling you earlier, was to go through the original Resident Evils and then on to the remakes. She was going through Remake about the time that I was due to go through Remake. Hence why I went and played other things for a while. The hole where the eyes should be. Apparently this is not eye. Okay. Holes where the eyes, nose and mouth should be. Okay, I think there's different death masks that I need to find for these. And there's a big ass fire, because of course there is. There's a goddamn coffin hanging through the ceiling, because of course there is. There's fire. Kinda happy it's there, to be honest. The book is perfectly fitted in the indentation. Now, does taking it curse me? Because it bloody well might. There's a key embedded on the back cover. I will take key. All I've got is a mansion key. I'll have to examine it to find out which key it is. 4 masks. A mask that speaks no evil, a mask that smells no evil, a mask that sees no evil, a mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all 4 fall into place, evil will awaken. So yeah, we're finding masks. It's a sword. Now, can I find out where the sword key door is? Does it tell me? It does not look like it does, unfortunately. Which honestly is a nice feature in this sort of game. And honestly, it would not be so out of place a choice at this point in time, I feel. The game design had got to the point where they might include that, so I kind of have to assume it's deliberate. I don't know what the line is between me assuming something's a mistake and assuming something is deliberate, but this time I'm siding on the side of deliberate choice, and I'm not sure why. What I fear is it comes down to how much respect I have for the developers, and I have a fair amount of respect for the people that made this. I think they did a fantastic job. But it doesn't mean they're immune to mistakes, so attributing to genius what I should be attributing to incompetence, that thought's in my head. That's an armor. It just marks it as locked rather than locked with a specific thing. That said, when it comes to the remaster, you can kind of tell that it's not those things. You can kind of tell that they're taking GameCube game assets and upscaling them. Still, a hell of a lot easier than setting up original hardware to play the thing, or an emulator, so it's nice that it's available on the PC for to play. Doug Weasel. Crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around on the 2nd floor balcony on the west of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. 2nd floor balcony, west side of the terrace. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near the damn dog without risking a serious mauling, which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item you've always wanted to get a hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for both of us. No, it won't. You hid an item on a dog. It's not going to go well. It's going to do it bad. Ah, I'm out of inventory space already. God damn it. Wait, where am I coming out? Here. Oh. Current mission, find an item box. No, current mission, get away from that fuck. Actually, I made a mistake here because I should have gone straight down those stairs if memory serves. But, can go for a door to reset the zombies and then come back out. And I would heal myself at this point if I had any fucking inventory space. And I would have set that on fire if I had any fucking inventory space. Actually, I probably need oil for the lighter as well. Something in my brain's telling me that lighter needs oil before it'll work. Don't know why, it's just something I'm half remembering. It could be something I'm half remembering from a completely different game. See, this hobby's a lot less kinky. Oh, take it back. No, I'll take this one out. Got to reload there, and then I remembered. Oh yeah, didn't pick up the extra ammo because I ran out of inventory space. Oh, save the music though. So dump all this. The dog whistle I feel like I'll use soon. Survival knife, absolutely useless. Get rid of that. I'll take that handgun magazine, thank you very much. And this handgun magazine, thank you very much. And rather than just leave this on the floor, I will stick this in this box here, for it has a very special purpose which isn't going to come into play for a little while yet. But it will. Oh, it will. Okay, get some herb, make your own jokes about that one. I'm just going to eat it and be healthier. Slightly healthier, I'll need to work that one out. Don't look like it's about to fall apart. So I believe I've got a limited number of times that I can go through that door. Hence, I shall not risk it too hard. No knob, no knob on this door. That's what I said. And that's what I said. Absolutely no errors. Definitely didn't nearly die. I'm gonna be on red health now, aren't I? Yep, that's still caution, but still pretty close to red. Open journal. The pages are blank. Oh, you know, saves me some time. Words are carved on it. Don't play with fire. Love, Jessica. Okay. Looks like I will be able to use this lighter then. And where are all the other items I can pick up? Oh, there's one. But if I trace my way backwards, perhaps I can find those items what I was unable to pick up before. Oh no, I remember how this goes. I remember reading somebody, it was either reading or watching a video essay, because I do that a lot, of someone saying, a really stark contrast between Remake and the PlayStation original, because the PlayStation original was surprisingly garish in its depiction of the zombie mansion. Just brightly lit all over the fucking place. They just about discovered bump mapping, I think, so that did play a role in how everything looked, but yeah, just something a bit off. Resident Evil 2 by comparison had the realism dial turned up a little bit, at least in terms of colour, not so much in terms of certain people's faces in CG cutscenes. I'm just going to say it. Leon's CG face in that game, fucking nightmare. Lines carved into the relief glow red in the intense heat. I suddenly feel like I should have brought that Dodder Wood. I'm gonna go get the Dodder Wood. Like I say, I don't remember exactly how this whole game goes. Did complete it once, that was a while ago. And it is significantly different from the PlayStation original, which I've completed more recently. Yeah, I think my pal that was doing here has disappeared. Interesting. And the other interesting thing about the whole mansion situation is that it actually looks quite a bit like the mansions in a kind of ruined state. The one in the PlayStation game was, you know, looked far shinier by comparison, like actually maintained, where this thing, it's almost like there's a little layer of grime and dust on top of it. You played this in the least efficient way possible. I'm doing fine. Well, thank you for the encouragement. It's not even really meant to be a self-deprecation against myself, although I suppose I do that by accident as well. It's just letting people know what to expect, you know? There we go. Aha! I was correct. Kinda wish I wasn't, because this makes no sense, but map of mansion 2F. Take it. Yay! Yes, that was just for a map. Was it a knocking on my door, was it? I thought I heard something, and I'm also very aware that it could be from within the game. Oh god, I was playing something not long ago that did that to me, where it would just randomly make a sound of knocking. In a game that it was not appropriate for it to do so. Oh, Simulacra, that was the bloody one. It's a game about exploring a person's discarded phone, and suddenly you hear door knocking through your headphones. It's like, you motherfucker. Doesn't even make sense. You just wanted to spook me. So I don't think this breaks on the first try. Wow, that was a lot of panning of the camera when I came through that door. If you don't know the Spencer family? No, I don't think I have that one. Oh, yep, PAL. Let's try through here. The original GameCube release of this was actually in 4:3. This is widescreen, as I'm sure you've noticed. And the way they've done that is essentially the old pan and scan method from the VHS days. Just zoom in a bit, pan it so that the important stuff is in frame, and you know, pan it a bit more when the focus changes. Now, if I were making a remake, I would be very tempted to take this moment where Jill Valentine gets stuck in a death trap but gets saved by Barry, and have her not get saved just to screw with returning players. I'm kind of wondering If the game devs are as sadistic as I apparently am. Other thing is, they are kind of as sadistic as what I was saying there, as evidenced by some of the modes they put into this game for when you complete it. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Oh no! I'm getting perilously close to becoming a Jill sandwich. I was kind of tempted to see if that door would open, but I didn't want to reset the trap. Oh shit, I'm actually going to die here.
Oh god. What
Oh,
did I
there
do
we go.
now?
Oh, me of little faith.
Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill! You in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back! Grab my hand!
I like the low angle on that door camera there.
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
You little
Really?
shit, I just died.
Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues?
You lied.
I'm
Fuck.
glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Flee.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Never mention it again in my presence. What a great guy. Not suspicious at all. The least sus thing I have seen in my life. Right, so, hold on. I was actually getting a bit disorientated there. Okay, any bastards in here? There might be bastards. Just putting it out there. There is a non-zero chance of bastards. No, nothing in here. Dirty water. I shall remove the plug. Oh no, it's a bastard. Cloudy for a chance of bastards, indeed. Towel. Towels. Get off. I was going to call him a dirty bastard, but in retrospect, he's just got out of the bath. He's the cleanest object in the whole mansion, probably. More dagger. And those don't take up inventory space. I'm happy about this. So all of that for a spooky cutscene and a dagger. Yes, towels! I like how that was inspired by the Tim Curry Spice! And yet sounds absolutely nothing like it. Poor dude was just taking a bath and you had to go and spoil his me time. I absolutely did, and now he's fucking dead. I'm not playing around when it comes to this mansion. Just a bit bad at it. Chemical to use on plants. Oh my god, they're not even trying at this point. Oh, I'm rude. Well. There's a redeem for that. Do I not use the... I thought this would be the place to use it, given, you know, Doug's. Okay, what does the examination say? There we go. By blowing into it, it generates frequencies only audible to the ears of dogs. You can call a dog with this whistle. Oh yeah, it was second floor it said, wasn't it? See if I can find it. No, it's not Book of Choices. Second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace. So it sounds like a place I can't get to yet. Yeah, I see where that would be, and I am sort of under it and around the corner, so not for me for now. There we go. I shall just grab this fucker, get attacked by dogs, presumably, and... no? Alright then. And this one, which I presume is there just so you can get a decent look at the 3D models. That's self-shadowing though. Ah. Oh, I'd spent an uncomfortable amount of time looking at those effects when they first got introduced into games. Where, you know, the character's own model casts shadows on itself. Ah, it's good stuff. Anyway. Bedtime for you? Yeah, I figured, especially with my late start and all that. I will enjoy shitty things, you enjoy your slip. Oh. Hey, look. Bastards. Any more bastards? The music's still going, but I hear no other noises to indicate bastards. Ammo, which is good. Get more stuff to shove. Although I seem to be able to accidentally move past these things a lot easier than before. I'm not sure why. Also, they seem to take fewer shots than the PlayStation original. But I'm kind of happy about that. Hello, Willowas, how are you? Good to see you. You all recovered from your stream earlier. You know, I will confess, you actually, when I saw you and Scruffles playing it, you kind of made Fortnite almost look fun, which is a worrying thought indeed. I used the sword key. You're not bad, Ty. You good? I'm alright. Yeah. A tad on the warm side. But surviving quite well. I say surviving. I've had my face eaten a couple of times. No deaths yet. Touch wood. Touch wood. So yeah. It's going okay so far. But speaking of, there's a bastard. Hello, bastard. Be less bastard. Okay, good start. Aha! Just got him. But it is with the no builds. Yeah, I'm kind of in two minds about that. On the one hand, I do like building stuff, like I've enjoyed Fallout 4's base building, enjoyed Space Engineers, but it really depends on whether or not Fortnite's base building is good. So I have a map of 2 floors. Excellent. Building is fun. It is fun. You are correct. Camera views, interesting angles.
Barry.
Yeah, they put some effort into it.
Got any good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
Alright then, let's split up again.
See you later.
Ciao.
Let's split up again. We have literally been talking for 8 seconds. Just have to find the last of the sword doors. Because it's not doing that later Resident Evil thing where it just marks the key as discardable. As opposed to earlier ones, which when you use it for the last time, it's like, this is useless now. Do you wish to eat it? Which strikes me as an odd choice, because there's absolutely no benefit to ever holding on to those items, as far as I know. I feel like one of these might be sword. Also, there's no zombo in the way. That makes this part a little easier. Okay, apparently you're still dead. That's fine. And you're still appearing on screen for reasons that will become very clear a bit later. Sword. And now in the downstairs. Yeah, the kitchen. A bunch of spices you've never seen before. To be fair, it doesn't take that much for me. I'm a very, very lazy cook. Stabby stabby. There may be some stabby stabby. I've got a fair few defensive daggers, so that is going to help. You misheard my yeet as eat, and now you want a game where whenever you have used an inventory item for the last time, the protagonist just eats it regardless of what it is. Make it happen, game equivalent of Hollywood. Give us this game, you cowards. Oh, you're getting back up. Power doesn't seem to be turned on. You believe that's Kirby? That's a fair point, yeah. But, you know, Kirby eats absolutely everything. This is a more specific situation in Papay's defense. I don't think there's anything down here. Apart from dishes crawling with maggots. Gamey wood. Sounds flavourful. Oh. Could it be something approaches the door, makes an attempt to get in, may or may not be bastard. Why are you surprised by this? You've shot 5 of these bastards already. Just to take the tension out of it entirely, I will not even bother to run away from this one. In his kind of blazer, smoking jacket type look. Look at him. He thought, I'm going to a mansion. There we go. Therefore, I need to wear a slightly fancy jacket. Gamey wood. Like regular wood, but it kind of tastes like pheasant. Okay, so... like, none of these areas are showing up as whatever that colour is. Green, teal. The one that says you no longer have anything to pick up in this area. Apart from this one. Yes, spoke too soon. Just a little bit. Oh, crow bastards. There's crows up there now. Hang on. Yeah, nothing to interact with down there, it would seem. Back uppy. Uppy Jilly. Now, where the hell am I? Because the layout only roughly matches up with the original. It's worth pointing out. Is there maybe places in here that I can sword key? Yeah, I can open the door at the end of this corridor, so mayhaps I will give that a try. Nope, it's a helmet. Oh boy, someone just reminded you of a terrible 8-bit era game. Garfield's Big Fat Hairy Deal. That is a choice of title. Quite the choice. The game had a hunger meter, and if you let it max out, he would eat the current item. I mean, that does sound very Garfield in all fairness. I can't fault that. Just feels like a weirdly specific mechanic to waste precious NES processor cycles on. I was about to say I'm way too close there, but I seem to have gotten away with it. And he's doing indeed. So that's fine. Mechanical mouse? Chomp. Spade item needs to finish the game? Chomp. Nothing is safe from Garfield. Would that result in unwinnable situations? Yep, yes it would. There we go. No further use for this key. Discard. It's a very 8-bit game move though. Allow you to make the game unwinnable. And one that we have thankfully mostly left behind. Ooh. This might be... Yep, blew the dog whistle. Oh, no. This is going badly. I didn't think this through. I don't know how to dog. Oh, boy. Oh, Jesus. You getting up? No, it doesn't look like it. Not completely dead. That's good. Collar. Examine. Switch. Yes. Click. Coins inside the collar. It's nothing unusual. Click. Changed into the shape of a key. Somehow. Shaped like a key, but lacks the rigidity to be used as one. Oh, there we go. We've got the solution to that puzzle now. Green herbs growing here, but it's only enough for a few uses. Yes, I will treat my ang. Stained glass window. Pattern in the center resembles a witch. But what else is around here? I must know. Some kind of thorny plant. That's all we need to know. We're not here to be botanists. Probably don't need this dog whistle anymore. Okay, yep, get that inventory slot back. Interesting that they wait until I leave the area before allowing that to have an effect. Okay, so get back to where I was. Fucking hell. Because that is where we had the puzzle with the statues. And we can replace the imitation key with an actual factual key. Is that? No.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, blimey, I'm raided. Ah! Let the clip play. Wow, that's even quieter than usual. Bloody hell.
Oh, I have terrible news. I know.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, I still haven't figured out the noise normalization on that whole thing. But hello, Brioche. Thank you so much for raiding. Welcome in. How is your superb Metroid? Red. Goes for the eyes. Boo! Rask! What? We're not raiding to steal my valuables. Are you? That's not usually how this goes. Yes, hello Raiders. I think most of you know me by now, but for those of you who don't, I'm Mickey Foo. I'm quite obviously from Scotland, and I play whatever the hell I want, which in this case means the remake of Resident Evil, but the port to the PC of that thing. Oh boy. Just beat Fantoon, real nail biter, but she did it very fun to watch. I'll take my cold weather if you have it. We do not have it. We absolutely do not have it. Hey, Bree. Yes, Gemma, I realise this is a massive shock to you. For you are from England and you do not have to acknowledge that other countries exist. I'm kidding. Yes, of course I'm Scottish, you know this. To be fair, I could probably say I'm Welsh and a lot of people would end up believing me. Because it's one of those places that some people, like, they've never been and they're just like, that is a magical faraway place where I can imagine anything happens without, you know, 10 seconds of research to see what it's actually like. You got Fantoon first time, which is apparently hard. It's in Super Metroid. I will fully believe that is hard, so hell yeah, you. Hold on, you need emphasis to weigh in on this. But all this time you thought I was Polish. Golly. Well, you know, in fairness, this might be the first time you've heard me speak. Fantoon is butt. Like, the concept of butt, or specifically a butt of some kind. So, by the way, this is a Crimson Head zombie. That started being a thing now. Daggered! Stitch that, you prick. The latter, but the former also works. Good to know, good to know. Good to know the exact level of buttitude that we're dealing with. But yeah, I think that was all the relevant stuff about meat. Interesting. Something's on the other side of that door? Is that the implication here? That was indeed the implication, yes. Keep forgetting on the setup that shitty button is not obvious button. It's something else. But that's because I'm playing with a GameCube controller. I can't prove it right now because the camera's off and I'm at hell setting up heat generating lights to prove it. Crimson Head friend! Yes, I'm sure you were absolutely delighted to see those things when you were playing this, Bree. Just over the moon with excitement. And not afraid of them at all. To be fair, you fought that one early because you tried to be clever and burn the corpse. Oh, is that how it got you? Like, I'm gonna burn this corpse that just got up. I think now that the Crimson Heads are in the picture, it's good time to save. Honestly, it was a lot of fun and is the source of the whole brains thing. Oh, you know, just the day before yesterday you watched Return of the Living Dead for the first time. I read those messages in the wrong order. Always a good time to save. You know me, fearless zombie hunter. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do here, because I can feel my voice going a little bit. I'm going to take a wee break. I'll go away for a few minutes. Go and have a stretch. Maybe get a drink of water, that's always good. Get a wee snack, because you probably deserve it. Take your meds if you haven't stayed on top of that, because you are deserving of the health and happiness those will bring. You're practically Jill IRL. Like, I mean, apart from blatantly getting scared of zombies, for which there is clip evidence, you are like 80% of the way to being Jill Valentine. Granted, your blonde and Jill traditionally isn't, apart from that one game we don't talk about. Protected by the beret. Indeed. He's a sturdy fucker. Yes. Snack, hydrates, stretch, and med yourself as and is necessary. Enjoy some clips, and I'll be back very shortly. I can still get another person out there to come and fuck him up. So I'm gonna go for it. Even though it's double the cost for not even double the accuracy. Yeet! Fuck me blind. Fuck off. Just fuck off. Spent double the time units on that shot. Maybe a way around this. This is not it. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I think the solution is much more along the lines of heated balloon of air. I enjoy large posteriors and am incapable of spinning falsehoods. Other members of my fraternity are unable to contradict me at this juncture. It's just like one of those Super Mario Maker levels where you win it by not doing anything. Or the other thing. It might be the other thing. Right, strategic jumping. This may take a few goes. Up. And... up. Hup also. Did I mention hup? There we go. Was to be or spoils. Yep. There we go. Now they can only vomit on me. Ah, you fucks. Ooh, 4 of them. In the ass. Now you fucker. That'll do. And that's when Leon found that it was possible to lose a game of Get Down, Mr. President. Dark day indeed. Yeah, worth pointing out that one of my major shortcomings in previous boss battles was dancing about like an idiot trying to keep my health up and not actually attacking the boss. You do have to do damage to them to win, as it turns out. Like, I'm just doing what I'm told. I'm hired for a job, and that is to Leonardo da Vinci my way into bird genocide. That's what I'm here for. I don't make the rules. Oh, a clip failed? I never had that happen before. Is it just pressing the button, or when trying to, like, finalize the clip? Off Google. Missed. So if there's one more zombie in my path. Yeah. She got confused because the head crab jumped in her way. Pathfinding no understand. There's something in my way. I turn that. Yes, hello, friend. What? Oh, took my toy. Oh no! It's exactly what he's like. Oh, I take it. No, take it back. Take it back. It's all right. I'll wait for yous. What the fuck? I mean, if you can pull that move off, what the fuck are you doing in a terrorist cell? Yeah, if he goes out the front, he's dead anyway. Ah, yes, I do like ending on that clip. It is one of my favourites I must admit. Okay. Catch up on the chat. Gonna grab some ice cream because this ZS is more sweat than lycra right now. Oh, zero sweat, yes. Oh god, I can imagine. Yeah, it is not gonna be a fun time down in Ingerland. I say as if you've definitely come back and can hear this. Also, Jill's gonna be like some kind of establishment lackey, right? She's military, yeah. I mean, she is a cop, and not only that, on a special team of cops, so presumably double the ego problems that come with that. Just gonna adjust my tablet screen that also doubles as my torch portal. Torch portal? Torch portal. Oh my god. I do play UFO, yes. I've never done like a full playthrough on the channel, I just played it as a one-off. But it was a good time. Hello world, just woke up, still tired, bad week, don't know if chatty or lark. You'll figure it out, and it's fine either way. Glad to have you in either capacity between the borders. Sad to hear that your week has been butt. I hope it progresses into being less butt. And Cat's still trapped in overtime, so that is butt also, and I hope that ends soon as well. You're disconnected. You at it? This might be from the previous stream. Or it might be very high up in the chat and I'd have to scroll. The bird shredder. Oh yes, that clip. Look, I was given the task of killing birds. That was fucking rude. Thank you very much, Willowaz. I was given a job to do and that was the most efficient way I could figure out to do it. Oh, hey Andy. Hello, hello, hello. Handy, handy, handy. Greetings. Truly a foul invention. Way. Terrorist moonslider, I know. Pretty much how you remember Deus Ex. Shoot enemy, enemy not fall down, enemy develop flight. What indeed? You have wireless headphones on. Cunning. All double cops are double bastards. It's a very fair point, Welcome Web. Also, you appear to have snuck in at some point. Welcome in. Grand to see you. Happy the Titanfall clip did work though. Yes, that was a good one. Oh, I made a robot sad and I'm still not fully over it. To be fair, she leaves the cops to become a founding member of an anti-corporate org. Yeah, that does redeem her quite a bit. As well as the fact that she's Jill fucking Valentine. New clip? Oh yes, Rude is new. Rudeness was added literally last night when I think I suggested on Jail of Dark stream that she add it, and then she basically went no you, and so I added it while I was watching her. It's this one. Hacksaw got me through a lot of Vamper.
Oh, you cunts.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna work, was it, Jill?
No.
Honey, I'm home. Oh god, am I playing the killer here?
The dress makes your butt look big.
Okay, time to go, time.
Come on.
Maybe I'm not playing as the killer here.
I could stop repairing a thing, or?
No. Honest to god, the clips sound just in general a lot quieter than I think they should. To the point where I'm wondering if I've accidentally turned down that source's volume. Of course, it's going to bite me in the ass where somebody ends up coming in when they're like, aha, I have turned it down a bit actually. But you know, I don't want to necessarily make it louder overall. I want to make it so that it reaches a certain volume for all clips, which there's only so much you can do, but I can do more than I could. No, I could do more than I'm doing. Well, I was listed as a survivor there. Okay, I couldn't quite tell. Yeah, still good. Yeah, going back to the cop becomes anti-corporate. Well, mercenary is not the right word, but certainly shooty bang person. It still seems to be her bag. Although frankly there's been not enough Jill in the later games and expanded lore, I feel. Just saying. Just saying. But it's the same logic I have for liking Streets of Rage. Because all the protagonists, or playable characters rather, are ex-cops. Like, they specifically left the police so that they could go and tackle violence in the streets. Pew Pew Smith. Ah yes, their official name. Not Mr. Pew Pew Smith, that was my father. Bastards! Bloody hell, that took a fair few shots. Yeah, I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to keep the zombie burning paraphernalia. One, because I don't want to spare the inventory space. I thought that was him getting back up again. Partly because I feel like I'm going to need it later. I used the pick of luck. What texture were they going for on that door? Well, this is an incredibly useful camera angle. Thank you so much. Red thing. Battery pack must be for defensive item, I guess. So I didn't go into my regular inventory. To be honest, the only good piece of expanded lore for the original RE crew is that Rebecca Chambers gets her PhD and becomes a professor. Sounds good to me. So I can't figure out why I would need the broken shotgun. Oh! That looks like a place where I can refill that canteen of fuel. Girl deserved her due. Indeed. She already had to star in Resident Evil 0. She'd done her time. But yes, the reason I'm talking about the paraphernalia for setting zombies on fire, apart from just the sheer joy of doing such a thing, is because otherwise they'll get up and become the Crimson Heads that you saw earlier. Those would be the fast zombies with the claws. Damn it, Twitch, your ads are making me hungry. Oh, they do be like that. Yeah, I've said it before, but I see so few ads nowadays because I do whatever it's legally required, I should say, to avoid them. Yeah, there's been a lot of "Hey, no more give you have hard time" recently. Honestly, I've not gotten back to go and double check the ad intensity. I need to do that at some point. For some reason Twitch doesn't show you ads ever. Are you on like a really privacy focused browser, or have you got ad block running, something like that? So setting that fucker on fire. That way they don't come back as Crimson Heads. But I keep hearing moaning, which makes me think some fucker down here is gonna get up and come after me. Also, check it out, this fire doesn't cast any light. So that's what we're doing. We are soaking zombies in kerosene and setting them on fire so they don't get back up in that traditional zombie way. Half the kerosene still remains. Only a little bit. So I'll get one more refill out of that by the sound of it. Well, fire doesn't cast shadows. Obviously it didn't cast light. Well, you know, it was only 2004. You know, fire hadn't upgraded itself to the point where it cast those shadows. You think it's the one upstairs? Oh, making the noise? Yeah, I think so. Actually, was there not two upstairs? So it could be either one of them. You know what? It's probably going to screw me, but I'm going to take the shotgun shells as well. This is just fire one. Barely any as fire. Yeah. But by the time we get to something like Resident Evil 5, I think we've upgraded to Faraga. Armor key. You're watching via Amazon Fire Stick right now. It's your account. Yeah, that's probably not going to have any ad blocking on it unless you've enabled it at like the router level or something. Hey, window bastards. Okay, I think I'm going to need to go back and get the chemical for plant killing. Yeah. This all seems pretty standard. And there it is. Tentacle bastard. You're not smart enough for that, it is a mystery. Probably just the ads API is buggered, frankly. It's probably the explanation. I have noticed that the Fire Stick is not my favourite experience for watching Twitch stuff, although it does have the lowest lag out of anything I've tried. Yeah, so I believe a gem gets used there, which I don't have on me. Amazon would probably preferentially avoid ads on their devices. You mean like adverts for stuff that isn't them? I mean, no, really, they're selling advertising. They already sell other people's advertising, so I don't think they would avoid that. But unfortunately, the Amazon Fire TV Twitch app got quote-unquote upgraded, and now you can't chat from it.
It's a table.
It is indeed a table, His Cursoness. Welcome in. We're about to read a diary and then get jumped. You redeem this every time you see a table. I mean, that's simply... Well, I was about to say that's simply not true, but you did say anytime you redeem a table. What indeed. Thank you very much for the redeems, lads. So there may be a table in game, you just may have missed it. It is a fantastic redeem, I'm so proud of that one. Hey Andy. Handy. I'm assuming that's oh Christ. I never properly learned how to queue these. You went up to Amazon Pass having an undocumented ad-free version just for rumour mill adding sales. That... I don't disbelieve it. Thanks, Andy. Thandy. Is it echoing for everybody else? Well, it is when it's bloody playing twice, isn't it? It's not just on the Fire Stick that you don't have the ads. Oh, right, you made a deal with a wizard. I will keep redeeming what until someone says hello to me. Hello to me. There you go. Maybe I should have kept these things at their higher point redeem values. That's right, Keith. I see through your DM monkey paw ways. Drive to Swindon and experience the magic roundabout. It's just like that. You've got talking dogs. You're out of points now. Run a D&D game for us on a Monday and maybe we'll acknowledge you. Oh, come on. He had to see siblings. Probably something like Pie Hole. Although yours doesn't stop Twitch ads. Interesting. What have I unleashed? Oh dear, I don't even remember what I was saying. IRL word ban on what? Oh, very well. I shall stop saying that. Resident what full remake? See, what was not the word that you told me not to say, so I can still say that. You're turning my stream into a farce and I won't have it. I don't know what accent that's meant to be. It's meant to be petulant, but it just became strangely East Coast. Resident Weevil, indeed. Who invented the steam train? No, who's on first? Technically correct. The best kind of correct. Resident. Yes. Get down, Mr. Resident. Anyway, shall I actually read this fucking thing? Right. James what? Apparently not. May 9th, 1998. Played poker tonight with Scott and Elias from security and Steve from research. And Steve... have you double banned that word? Is that what's going on? Yes, member of Stars. And who's on second? Don't know who's on second. No, he's on third. I don't remember the rest of that sketch, frankly, so... Oh, pronounce a word, not ban a word. Right, that's why it came up twice. You can do a lot of the sketch. Well, more power to you. His curseness has redeemed pronounce a word. Raja Bestart. There you go. What's on second? I don't know. Third base. Just love that phrase, okay? There it is. I think it's more of an East Coast thing again, but I'm kind of fond of it, so I'm keeping it in. Seems like you've got a dying wire impinging fan. I absolutely do. And I just turned it off. It's actually a little portable desk fan type thing, which was further away at the start of the stream. But then I had to move it to reach a charging cable. So, PC is working as far as I know. Hold on, let me actually take the headphones off. Turn the fan off as well. No, PC's making about as much noise as usual, so that seems fine. Okay, I nearly started reading this thing. Yeah. Steve was the big winner, but I think he was cheating. Scumbag. May 10th. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. Looks like a skinned gorilla. Feeding instructions were to give it live animals. When I threw in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before it actually started eating. May 11th. At around 5 AM, Scott woke me up. Scared the shit out of me too. He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me another one and told me to put it on. Said there had been an accident in the basement lab. Just knew something like this was going to happen. Those bastards in research never sleep, even on holiday. May 12th. Been wearing the damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. The goddamn dogs have been looking at me funny, so I decided not to feed them today. Screw them. So this guy's just the worst. And I hope he's dead. I'm pretty sure I know he's dead. May 13th. Went to the infirmary because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on it and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I want to do is sleep. May 14th. Found another big blister on my foot this morning. Ended up dragging my foot all the way to the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. Then I realised some of them had escaped. Maybe this is their way of getting back at me for not feeding them the last 3 days. If anyone finds out, I'll have my head handed to me. May 16th. Rumours going around that a researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy and I'm sweating all the time now. Fucking mood. I scratched the swelling on my arm and a piece of rotten flesh dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? May 19th. Fever gone but itchy. Today hungry and eat doggy food. May 21. Itchy Scott came. Ugly face so killed him. Tasty. 4. Itchy tasty. See, I technically fucked that one because the text in here made me say what. Oh, hold on. Is there anything else on the desk? Nope. Feed the dogs, you cunt! Oh, nope. Pressed the wrong button. It would have been a really dramatic moment if I hadn't fucked it up. You know. Oh, I was wearing more shells than I needed to spend. Oh, thing. Thing! Did I get that back from sticking it in this one's heat? I didn't think that was how it worked. Or maybe I picked it up from the door what opened. Itchy tasty! Yes. Got double-digit views on your Monday Super Metroid stream. Nice! Deserved. Yeah, I forgot to mention that Brioche is a great streamer and you should all go follow her. I would do a shout out again, but actually no, I will do a shout out again. I'm just embarrassed at the volume of the clips not working. Should be higher, but yeah, chill and yet utter chaos at the same time.
Much stronger than we anticipated. You need more than strength to fight with Death Hater. You realize that?
Ah, frick you.
What if your flesh is your diary? Well, yo, what is tattoos but flesh diary? Yep, round the corner. And we've got a money bastard up the stair. There he is. That would be an interesting way to say you got a new tattoo. You updated your journal. I appended my ledger. Chemical. I'm pretty sure that blue gemstone's used in the tiger face. The logistics of that confuse you also. Oh. Wait a minute, is that confuse you also, or confuse you? Also, brains. You reinvented the brain. You are currently whatless. It's a sad state of affairs. This is after I've lowered the price, although, you know, look how that turned out. It was chaos. Chaos happened. I don't know what else I expected with this group. I know that I'm disparaging you for it. I have been the chaos. Did I even open that bag? Pump the water. I will red. See what happens. Yeah, I didn't like that, you noodle fuck. What did I expect? What should I have expected, indeed? That's a face. I'm actually not going to take the death mask because I want to see myself walk accidentally behind it. No, I was imagining things, never mind. You have 10,000 square sausage. Your move, universe. Oh dear. Okay, posture check and stretch is in effect. 30,000 here you could cause serious chaos. Oh no. I'm gonna have to throw some kind of special event to drain your wallets. But I don't know what I would do. There was an interesting one actually. So there's a streamer called The Artful Gabby. And yes, I'm going into full on shout out mode again. Who's playing the Dead by Daylight dating sim. Don't mind me, he's just some bastards.
I forgot I had a
So yeah, she's a body painter and plays games as well, but she was specifically playing the Dead by Daylight dating game, which is utter chaos. It is unhinged, frankly. And pretty cool. But she had a system where you got 2 redeems. Everybody got 2 redeems per stream for one of the potential suitors. And if they got 3 of these redeems, they wouldn't get romanced. You'd have more square sausages if you keep spending them on It's a Table. Well, it's cheaper now, Nick. Are you a crimson? No, you looked vaguely crimson, but I don't think you are actually a crimson. That's fine. It was hilarious, Willow was. She was there as well. She can confirm the chaos what ensued. Yeah. Warning, don't press the switch again. Interesting. Don't even think about it. Which switch? Jesus Christ, I cannot words today. Seriously, considering that you joking about the Primordia dating sim shouldn't be a joke. Apparently they sell. Can confirm Dead by Daylight crossed with no... I'm not even going to do the accent because I'm not a fan of Paddy McGuinness. It just kind of annoys me in a way that I've never been able to fully articulate. You know, it's kind of weird where they just say things like, well, this door's old. Or
it's a table.
Or it's a table. I don't think they've said that in this game, but they should. The hell was I saying? Yeah, they give like very by the books descriptions to the tune of it's a table. Like, it's not a million miles off. And then they do things like a wooden counter made of oak. It gives off a pleasant aroma, like fine wine. It's like, where the fuck did that come from? Apparently this guy just... Whoever did that writing just likes bars. Gotta give him a good description, apparently. Oh, a thing. I magically have inventory space for it. Huzzah! Yeah. Expensive looking grand piano. You're not gonna music? Do I examine? Moonlight Sonata. Section of the music is missing, leaving only the beginning and the end of the music. Just make it up. Nobody will remember. Damn it. Okay. Right, so that's an ink ribbon. I am not in the market for one of those at the moment. Should have finished by saying Dead by Daylight crossed with No One Lives Forever. I mean, I'm listening. Go on. Attention is here. It is had. One of the best parts of being a writer is you're highly skilled at describing why people and things bother me. You'd think after reviewing point-and-click games on YouTube for 10 years I would have similar skills, but nope, sometimes it just doesn't come. No sir, I do not want a dime, and I have no use for beggars. I feel like that's a quote, but I don't know what from. Boop. Hi, Rizalka. Happy awake time. North. North indeed. Oh, was this the armor door? Because I can open those now. Can I take my fake key back? I don't need to take this anymore. Dang it. Oh no, this was Helmet. Less happy since you're running late. Ah, heck. I'm less happy because I apparently have no spatial awareness. Which, granted, is a common problem for fixed camera angle games, so... You blame the death of Stalin. The death of Stalin, you say? Well...
What trouble have you suddenly went to Siberia, you fucking pie?
No, Twitch, you don't need to tell me that my own preview is buffering. That's fine. Novelty Owl Loving Fan Club. Oh, you've played it then. Hi, bastard. Here, I have a plan to make you less bastard. It's called shotgun. And knife also. I don't have my burning paraphernalia, so... Shit! One down, one back, right the hell up. Although not following me, strangely enough. It did work, he went down. What truly bothers you about these diabetes meds is you need to eat as well, or it may kill you, and making food is hard, and you're fat, so you'd usually be fine. Yeah, it's a conundrum. I too sometimes cannot be arsed with the making of food. He would not stay down! We did not take him down! We didn't check the other side of this room either. Aha! I speedy manned around him. Yeah, that sounded enough like falling over that I was willing to risk it. That's a helmet door. This is a code door, I think. But I've been wrong before. Oh, hell with it. You're both going down. One of you quicker than the other. Also, one of you ain't getting back up. Shotgun could disarm them and make them no longer qualified. Mm-hmm. You're 110 channel points short of what you want to redeem. You know about the crash. Hmm? I do not understand. Oh, God, why would you bring me back here?
It's a table.
It is a table. Excellent spotting there, Nick. I'm proud of you. But I will not admit to being your father. Where the hell did that come from? Yeah, honestly not sure what happened there, but I'm gonna have to own it now. It's in the lore. It's the response to "you will not go down."
It's a table.
No, sorry. I don't think I'm parsing this correctly. Did I have a use for you? I don't think I do yet. Anyway, gotta fly. See you on the train if you're still going. We shall see. The heat may take me. Considering I'm apparently Nick's dad now, who knows what chaos could spawn if I keep going. But we'll try. Also, where do I even usually stop? It's around 11, isn't it? Brew with glasses on. Interesting. Anyway, I'll find the rest of that later. More armor doors, I think. Can deal with that death mask when I've got all of them. Also, I should really pick up ink ribbons when I find them. It's a cool brew. Or you just have too many points. Oh, cool brew sounds kind of good right now. Although, too late for me and caffeine, thank you. I don't know if it affects me that badly at this hour, but I ain't in a fuck around and find out mood when it comes to things that might disrupt my sleep. Also, I have no idea how many of those damn daggers I have. Also, which switch were you... What? Oh... For a second I thought Jill was pointing her gun out of the window. And I do not have an explanation for that. Down you go! Or make me waste a fucking defensive item, why don't you? Bastard. This game doesn't have nearly enough soup. Well, luckily I have something that will improve the soupiness of any game that I'm playing. Only one bullet left. You'll have to be careful. There it is. It's really surprisingly evergreen, that one. Just use it in any situation. Regardless of context or common sense. I think that's one of my quotes, actually. So, Bree, is this the switch that I shouldn't attempt twice? Is this the one? Is this the switch I should, under no circumstances, press twice? Or was it a different switch? You dare say we drowned that carnivorous plant in soup. Red soup, even. Well, funnily you should say that, because there's a redeem that goes very well, and that's... Yeah, you got it. I've had a change of heart. I'm going to pick up the herbs before blatantly hitting that switch. But I'm not a maniac, because I'm going to save first. It was, I don't know, was it a table or a shelf? You found the redeem! Yay! Oh, they are just unnecessarily fun, those things. But the only trick I find with doing it is finding ones that wouldn't be more appropriate elsewhere. Like I said, the new Rude one I thought would end up on Jail Dark's channel, and she was like, no, you do it. And so I did. Despite her being the one that introduced me to that film in the first place. Well, her and Scott at once, I guess. Death of Stalin is a good. Use a separate save slot. I mean, now that I've saved, is there any particular reason that I should not hit that switch? Or perhaps warn people that I'm about to hit that switch? Because I don't want to do anything that's going to do other people a badness. But if it just fucking kills me off, then I don't really care. So I'm trying to think what would happen. Like, if I turn it the other way, does the tentacle monster grow? If I turn it the same way, does it explode? Okay, Bree is enabled Bree mode. Oh, no. Don't. What? Oh! Denied. Nothing content warning worthy. Oh, man. But I want to see the thing. I want to find out what would happen. So, what, the only difference was that it wouldn't let me do it before I picked up those herbs? Oh. I stocked up on herbs for nothing. Man, that's really weird. Now I'm gonna try once more. Something horrific happens. You turn into a cop. Bree, you told me it wasn't content warning worthy. I do need to use it. I need to use it so much. What indeed? Just tell you, it sprays the plants with the weed killer. Oh, so it wrecks some items. I see. Oh, I was hoping it would get Jill killed, because apparently I'm a psychopath. Not as much as this guy, though. Fucking Christ. Well, I know what's going to happen with all those herbs I just picked up. In fact, you know what? No, fuck it. I'm cheesing this. I'm gonna just reload my save. There we are. In the darkness lies your fears. No, I don't know where that accent's from. Moving on. So, what can I do apart from more armor doors? Wish granted! Yay! Yes, find more doors to armor. Oh man, I've got such a good stream title for a later stream when certain things have happened, to the point where I'm kind of worried that somebody else has already used it, and I don't want to Google and prove myself right, so I haven't. I was hoping I would get Jill killed. Blunders right into a crimson head. Let me... Just because it's true doesn't mean you gotta say it. I don't shove this thing, do I? Because it's blatantly giving me a puzzle hint. And yet... I can do hee-haw bit it. Not a blessed thing. Oh, come on. Let me around whatever object it is. There we go. My god, give me crimson head quickly. When did I put him down? I can't remember. But yeah, it is potentially a speedy process. It's not going to be the door down here, I'm pretty sure. I just don't remember what you do need for this one. Wonder what's going on the other side of that door. There are octagonal indentations to the right and left of the door, and apparently even glancing at the E button was enough to keep setting that off. An emblem of a helmet. You're a fucking helmet! Indeed. You know me too well. It's almost like we grew up together. Armor key. Oh no, I think this is the way to snack. Anyway, hello El Pinata, glad to see you've made it home. See, like some of the descriptions are just that blunt. That's a table made of glass, what do you want? Also, it's a funny indicator of whether or not Nick's actually watching or not.
It's a table.
There we go.
It's a table.
And yes, that has finally ended, so now I can fucking well use as many shit bastard swear cunt words as I like. Fuck. Tabbed out for a second, took you a moment. Aha. Well, good thing I was there to let you know, give you the tip off. It's a dead man. Do I actually have room for that? I think I probably do, unless it takes up 2 inventory slots. Has given up the ghost. Yeah, it's a zombie-filled mansion. He just decided he couldn't be bothered. You appreciate that, thank you. Not at all, dear heart, not at all. That has been a murder. Thanks, Nick's dead. Damn, Jill, you never seen a corpse before? She has seen several. In the past. Checks notes. 2 hours. Looks like he's been dead a while. But he always looked like that. Guy needed to moisturize. Okay, just ripping into the gardener's handiwork, Jill. Why not? And then the forest was a ghost. She's created several corpses in the past few hours. That sounds like a pick up a fucking shotgun moment. Hi, Forest. Goodbye, Forest space. There we go. Well, that was bracing. So I wonder if you can get around that by picking up the herbs first and then going back for the rocket launcher. Or maybe it just always triggers when you walk down that route. As opposed to entirely indoor fucking plants. I mean, I'm not an expert. I managed to kill a money plant before, that's my gardening level. Oh, Forrest has become a corpse. Oh, I get it. Good work. Good work. Hi, I've also done QA for text. I get you. Oh, you do a bit of QA, it never really leaves you, quite frankly. Now, there is a door out here. I think it was a case of it's locked from the other side, but I just want to check. There it is. Yeah, locked from the other side, so not much to do out here. I've only got one death mask so far, and I need 4. Nope, QA brain can never be turned off. It is your strength and your weakness all at once. Oh yes, indeed, Brioche is mentioning one of the special difficulty modes is Forrest wanders the mansion and also he's covered in grenades. So if he takes a single bullet, it's game over. Because he goes off like a fucking nuke. I remember an Asterix book, gang, where the Romans were hiding in shrubbery and the cops and robbers jokes were flying.
Richard!
Oh dear. Oh, here's the snack
happened?
room.
You're wounded!
This whole place is a killing zone. There are
I know, I'm doing
monsters.
my part.
What did this to you?
A big snake. And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous?
Snake.
Richard, hold on.
Why I have to be snack?
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Oh yeah, aye. Venomous probably, unless you ate it, Richard. Ah, it's a common mistake. A big snake. Largest snake. Ah, I did mark the room. Excellent. So, left, forward. Right of some description. Yeah, far one I think is what best bet. Writer's note in flesh diary. Bring what? Serum between the borders? A poisonous snake. I cannot get my voice high enough to do that quote justice. Also, it's Cedric, so, you know, fuck doing that quote justice. Us Sierra people have peculiar insistences. There we go. I got the word right. Too bad I didn't have an owl friend with him to warn him about. Damn it, Bree! Sembran. These brains. They are the same brains. Ah, excellent. I knew you two would get on. For exactly this reason. So, I was about to say I don't need the grenade launcher yet, but there is a possibility of me fighting Gigantosnake. And I absolutely want a rocket launcher for that. I may not end up needing it, but I bloody well want it. And the first aid spray. Never second aid spray. Maybe second aid was deemed a lower priority, or perhaps they just never managed to get that into aerosol form, who knows. In your experience, owl friends can be pretty handy. There's got to be a couple of examples of that in gaming, mustn't there? I mean, Cedric's the only one that's springs to mind at the moment. I'm not counting that prick in Ocarina of Time that makes you read tutorial text over and over again if you just can't quite figure out when he's finished talking and hit the other button. That was just mean. And that had to be like, there had to be a note from QA on that one, right? Because what are they going to do? They're probably going to like skip over the text to get to a particular part they want to test. That's my thinking anyway, so they would have put in a note saying, hey, it's really easy to do this tutorial twice. Did I go the whole way there and not pick up the serum?
Be careful.
I may have gone the whole way there and forgotten to pick up the damn serum. In fact, no, I just went into the wrong room. I went into the item room and then my brain decided, no, let's do literally anything else other than what I came here for. Pixel's character in next scene did. Oh yeah, that's true. I was thinking of video games exclusively. That's where my brain had settled. Alright, so Richard's definitely dead at this rate. Back we fucking go. Ride the snake. I will do my best. I don't foresee it going well. In fact, I may give up on it so quickly that it looks like I wasn't even trying. But I definitely was trying. You love Pixel's character almost as much as you love giving Pixel's character shit for being a massive nerd. In video games, birds are jerks. Again, can't always be. Always no exception. I feel that's not true. Wait, was this the room? No, I was in the right room the first time. I just misread the map. This is what you we in the business like to call fucking it up. Can't think of any single exception, so you think you're right. Alright. You're playing a short hike right now and there are non-jerk birds in it. Ah, yes. Short hike does... It certainly looked sweet when I was watching people play it. Right, so I've got the serum. Richard's obviously going to die because I made the trip twice. I mean, even the platform birds in ActRaiser will just fly away if you don't keep up while jumping. No, I don't know. Does it count if they're bird people and not full birds? Because certainly the bird folk in Aegis Initiation were bastards as well, or at the very least arseholes. It's funny, you sat down with it in the intention of knocking it out in an evening. How long can this be? Short is right there in the name. And how many hours? I think that was a couple of streams for you, wasn't it, Bree? We're not that chaos that would distract you for long periods of time while trying to play a game. That doesn't sound like us at all. Okay, serum got, but he's dead. No. And I have some useless serum. Just enough for one dose. Oh, I'll probably use it on myself, won't I? So maybe Richard always dies. I don't know how it works in this particular iteration of the game. Yeah, you started it 2 days ago and haven't finished it yet, but you're very prone to getting lost and there's no in-game map, so probably taking you longer than it should. Gargoyle must be protective because you're terrified of what Pixel might roll if he's in a Morgan mood. Oh no. Yes, tactical reloads are important when dealing with zombos. Luckily, I don't think there'll be a need to burn that bastard, because assuming I get all the items I need out of here, probably not an area I'll come through very often. Because I can't burn every zombie that I kill, so I need to prioritize.
It's a table.
'Tis a table indeed. His cursedness, 10 out of 10 eyes. Oh, nope, that wasn't it. Can I push you back? I can! They're not even going to make me go out and back into the room. Which is very kind indeed. Hi! Oh, please fuck off. Too dark to see much of anything. And I don't have lighter, so yep, I'm coming back here and probably setting off a crimson head at this rate. Oh, there's the door. It really is too dark to see anything. You suspect you'll finish it tonight or tomorrow whenever you sit down to play it again. I take it this is just an off-strand game. It's Lockhead. It's a shield. That's probably the only one shield key will open. That is my suspicion anyway. Ash was 2 to 3 games for you. Where the fuck did you come from? You're not Richard. Oh, piss. It stopped moving for a second, which is incredibly inconvenient when you're trying to get by a bastard. Richard is already dead. What a tragic fate for such a close friend. So tragic. None more tragic. Oh, you got him quickly. Correct your not-streminate. I'm not up to date with the One Must Fall VODs. How's that going? I need to get back on that, but the work has been crazy. Axiom Verge 2 drops in like 17 hours. Ah, I didn't know they were doing a sequel. How does this one work again? Which of those who disturb my sleep? There's a switch here. I don't think good things will come from pressing that right off the bat. Something in this depression, but the grate is in the way and you can't reach it. So I'll try it this way first and then do a switch. Ah, right. Oh, right. Alright. Well, if that one makes the one above me come out, and this one pushes them both in, was it? Oh, I don't like how you were dangling. It makes me think you're going to attack me. Despite how physics usually works. So, that jiggling would in fact be pretty normal. Mysterious bollocks. Please don't reset the puzzle when I leave. Please don't reset the puzzle when I leave. Please don't reset the puzzle when I leave. I just need to find an item box. Please don't reset the puzzle when I leave. At least on Steam it's not available yet. Oh, you know, didn't know they were making a new one. Well, today we learned it. The fact that there's never been an OG OMF remaster is proof we're in the worst timeline. It's hard to argue against, yeah. Maybe I won't go through that door. Maybe you're thinking of a beta or something. OMF's going great. You beat Fire and Ice last week, so now it's all tournament mode all the time. Yes. Oh yeah, were you swapping between the two? So like arcade, one player mode or whatever it's called, and tournament mode. So I will say, seeing you stream it made me go through tournament modes all over again, and have a fully upgraded, Pilot and Jaguar by the end of the week. Just easy to do. Oh,
it's a table.
These are lovely items that I can't pick up yet. Who lefted these here for me? Such a kind person. Anyway, can stick this away. It's been a while since I saved. I think I'll have a bit of that. Progress. Ooh, considered covering the main menu theme. I would be interesting. I would be. Fucking hell, how do I words? You would be interested in. No, I would be interested. Fuck me, blind. I would be interested in in what synths you choose to deploy in such a cover. That took way too long to get that sentence out. Jesus Christ. Give me fiery rounds. Store. Okay, 2.5 hours. I think after I finish reading chat here, I will go for another break. Well, as someone who keeps replaying Rise of the Dragon and Dune, would a remaster add anything? I mean, there's the old argument of it would have it running on modern PCs without having to fuck around with DOSBox, because not everybody knows how to or even wants to do all that. And I'm sure there's a couple of quirks from the original that could be fixed. Although, to use a term from the final cut of Blade Runner, and by the final cut I mean the behind the scenes of the final cut, there was such a thing that they called beloved mistakes. So things that they acknowledge were not meant to have happened in the original filming, so like little goofs and errors that happened, but we're leaving them in anyway because they're just expected to be there. They are a mistake, yes, but they are beloved and we would be sad to see them go. And I figure a game like One Must Fall must have a couple of those. Circling back to ActRaiser and of course Final Fantasy VII, people tend to change things that don't need to be changed. I've not had the hardware, or rather I didn't have the hardware to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now I technically do, if the PC version isn't completely fucked right at the moment. Which possibly is. But I've not attempted. It'll happen eventually. You're currently using some new metal songs as a base for getting better at mixing and mastering. It's quite a learning process. It is indeed. Your quest to create a terrible, catchy 2000s era new metal is... it's a pleasure to see a new one go up. You really want to sit down and play the original ActRaiser. It seems a very you game. I couldn't comment. I don't think I've ever played it. Not in its entirety, certainly. I may have played the first little actiony bit of it and then got bored and wandered off. Because my attention span is just like that sometimes. The original ActRaiser is incredible, the music, the gameplay, it's great. I shall bear this in mind. But yes, quick break. I'll be back in a wee bit. Okay, maybe we're getting somewhere now. Let's try that. Oh my god, where did we end up? Some douchebag came up to me with the bright idea to use mannequins for target practice. It's fucked up if you ask me. I just don't like the idea of shooting something with a face. Plus they creep me the fuck out. No, you're gonna have a hell of a time when you come up against T-800s. Me and Joker were keeping watch yesterday. It was so dark we couldn't even tell the difference between one of the mannequins or a Terminator. They look too much like humans. I'm always on guard around those fuckers. Joker said, now you know how me and guys feel. You gingers are blurring the line between man and machine. You have no soul and you're rusty all over. What a fucking comedian. I feel attacked. Okay, I'm literally attacked right now, but... wow. Hey BTR, you come in at a hell of a time. Just the game utterly dunking on me for some reason. Hello. Duh. I can still get another person out there to come and fuck him up, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it, even though it's double the cost for not even double the accuracy. Yeet! Fuck me, blind. Fuck. fuck off. Just fuck off. Spent double the time units on that shot. Methodical approach to this. And it all starts here. But given that that has been an hour and a half, I will go on a little bit of a break. So give yourself a stretch, maybe grab a snack or some water. Take your meds if you haven't already. Want to stay on top of that. And I will be back right after I read this message. So, Random American Law Strangeness. You know how we get all crap. It's not, really. But that just felt profound to say, so I said it. Regardless of consequences or common sense. Which is why we have Quote Boss in the first place, because we'll say something dumb out of context and chat reminds us about it forever. That's how it works. So that's maybe something I could pick your brain about at some point. I don't know how the... Oh, Danny boy, the Titans are fall. Whilst this is a point where the game does get incredibly interesting, and incidentally I believe this is the second last time we'll be at UNATCO. Second last time we'll be at UNATCO HQ was to be your spoils. Yep. There we go. Now they can only vomit on me. Ah, you fucks. Ooh, 4 of them. In the ass. Now you fucker. That'll do. To get out of here with that herbal essences ad shit. I could just straight up eat enemies now. Okay. I don't think I can do that with every enemy. Nom. No. I'm sorry, I'm doing this wrong. Ah. Nope, wrong screen. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, I got some lemon slices out and I forgot to nom them. That's a pretty appropriate quote considering I was about to say, I think I'm going to go to 3 hours and then see how I feel. So that'll be another 20 minutes. Takes us up to basically 11 o'clock over here. Lemon. Lemon. Criminy, you have 47 things on your wish list and half of them aren't even released. Many of the rest are super expensive, borderline interest, or not in English. I have to admit, things that aren't in my native language tend not to make it onto my wish list. Also an appropriate quote, because I probably will go past 3 hours. But maybe not. Who knows what's going to happen when... oh, idle animation. Who knows what's going to happen when I start a stream late. Just looking casual, looking around... But aha, she's ready! What the hell was I doing again? Still got the armor key. So I can find places to use that. Oh no, I came to an item room for a reason, didn't I? Oh, what does that say? Left you some bullets in the room on the right. Feel free to use them if you manage to get yourself in trouble. Barry. Thank you, Barry. Please stop scribbling on the walls of this ancient mansion. Okay, seriously, does anyone remember what I was doing? Because it is all fallen right the hell out of my head. Oh. Grenade. Don't think it's the emblem that I'll need, not yet. If I remember correctly, that's the music puzzle. And I need more music for that one. And another source of kerosene. Excellent. I think it was up these stairs. Gonna have a wander around here. There we go. Still another use out of it at least. Otherwise I would have been asked to discard it. A large scratch in this wall. Doesn't look like the work of these rotting freaks. I was gonna light some candles. I don't know, that doesn't sound like me. But I would say your word is to be trusted. Nothing unusual, nothing unusual. There we go. Why bother putting it in a case is my wondering there. Nothing in drawers or shelves. Footprints look like they're headed straight through the bed. And yet this bed does not move. Curious. Took something and left in a hurry, did they? Did they indeed? Can I use this one? Is there any heart? There was a bit of heart, so now I can take this. But if I'm gonna light some candles, gonna need me a lighter, aren't I? At least in theory. It's a visual novel that looks like you run a shop or a brothel or something, and those are two very different things between the borders. And you build a clandestine network to seize power, and like 173 endings, but you don't know any Chinese, so... You are an honourable and trustworthy brand. That you are. Ah. Yes. This will screw me a bit. Oh, there we go. Researcher's will. A letter has slipped inside. The top part of the letter is torn off, the rest of the letter is illegible. Alma, I've tried to survive you, only to see you again. But my efforts only delayed the inevitable. I am infected, and there is no cure for what will follow, except to end my life before I lose the only thing that separates me from them. My love for you. In an hour, I'll have entered my eternal sleep, where there is peace. Please understand. Know that I'm sorry. Martin Crackhorn? Name feels invented, that's all I'm gonna say. Nope. I cannot carry an insect. Or an insect-shaped thing. Or that thing. Switch no do anything. And I'll need to make space. So it wasn't just you that thought the name undercut the tone of the note. It was not just you, Borders. It was not. I can dump the first aid spray and the ink ribbon, no problem. Just remind myself of what's in this room here. Is that where the fireplace was? Same. Okay, we've got a trio going. It was the fire room. Yay! Nope. Helmet. Okay, so clear some space, go back to that room, try swapping the insects. I swear these puzzles used to be more difficult. And the puzzles in Resident Evil weren't that difficult to begin with, so... Then again, I did pick the easier difficulty, didn't I? Well, the middle one. I almost want to know how easy the lowest setting is in that case. did I pick up the lighter? Did I? Hell. I'll come back for it. And I definitely won't get distracted and forget. Not even a bit. Not even slightly. Got 2 free inventory slots and a switch to press. For Friday night in, isn't it? Okay, so lure of a bee. No, nothing. So if I add Yon Hing. No. Okay, go plant the other one in place. And don't pick it up again, because that really undermines the point of what I was trying to do. No. So I can move those 2. Hang on, what's this? Fish hook. Various types of fish hooks. Mayhaps there's a combination to be done. So I'm actually going to try the Fly of Dragon here with the fish hook. No. Okay, I'll try swapping them around again. Oh, penis, I didn't mean to do that at all. There we are. Right, so that's in place. That 2 is in place. Sweet! Yay! The hell is this? Oh no, fuck off. Fuck. Piss off, bee. Wow, that worked. And I'm not poisoned, which is honestly what I expected. Wind crest. I don't even remember where the crests go. Icon depicting wind. Somehow the mechanism tests the presence of the hook on top of everything else. I see where you're coming from. It's a lot easier if you don't question it. Just putting that out there. Alas, this game was before the era of, hey, maybe we just let people combine things before they pick them up. So I don't know if they really spent much time designing the game around that, having that limited amount of inventory space. They may have, actually. Right, so if I can get, yes, 1 green herb should be sufficient. So I just have to find 1 more armor door. So I can get rid of that key and make some progress. Yes, thank you for the quote borders. I think there was another quote that was made earlier that I forgot to call out. Which, yes, that is on me. Yeah, I'm gonna go through anyway. Because there's a bastard behind me. And then I would rather there was not. This feels like a shotgun moment. Okay, not strictly speaking necessary, but saves me setting him on fire. Oh, I think I just remembered where the crests go. I think I need more than 1 of them. But it... Oh, no. No, this isn't at all. Light of truth to free spirits. Valiant wearing a bracelet. I have no idea what a Valiant is, but it doesn't seem like a spirit. Saint wearing a crown. It's probably a simplified version of the puzzle given the what do you call it? The difficulty setting. Crap, I didn't read that properly. He's protected by the free spirits. We're wearing a bracelet, necklace, and a crown. Necklace, bracelet, crown. I guess Saint feels more spirit than sage, but... He refused to quote bot everything, but the bastard behind me line was good. Oh, not at all. More quotes is goods. Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm not sure how this works at all. So, orange bracelet, purple necklace, green crown. So that was actually correct in the first place. Shit. Sage wearing a necklace. You go purple. Oh, I'm going off the colours. No, I'm actually going to switch that back. Colour puzzles that makes sense. Boomst would have thought. Wearing a crown. It's green. Sage, we ain't fucking with it. Did I just set them all to the same colour as the Lisa picture? Oh, make no sense. That makes more sense. No sense makes more sense. What the fuck? So, orange bracelet would be correct anyway. Actually, yeah, just set them all. A deep red. So, no. What indeed? Thank you for the redeem pickle dog. Hell, I'm going for it. Hooray! I've not been.
Work.
I think you'll find it did, Borders. I think you'll find it did. Didn't fucking do much for me, just took me back out here, except there's a masky mask. So, yeah, it's not nothing. But does that mean bastards are going to get up in the graveyard, or is that only when I put in all the death masks? And since I've got one, might as well drop it off here. Question is, which one is it? Without a mouth. So I assume I put that one on the one what doesn't have a mouth. Not that one. That's too many holes. Nose. Mouth. Bonk. Yep, not worrying at all. It's fine. Hoist upon my own petard, or in modern English, lifted by the own explosive device literally called fart. I do appreciate when a viewer with a mind of science comes in. don't see anything around here. I go back in this way. I have a slightly better idea of what I'm doing. Or if nothing else, there's a door I haven't tried back here, so I'm just going to do that. And I believe that leads to where I will have to use Crest. We shall see if that is true. Door, door, door. Yeah, this version's far prettier than the original. Oh, it is just one crest. Ow, 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 ow. Bad puppy, bad puppy. No, 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 ang. A very angry puppy. I thought I would have freed up our inventory slot, to be honest. Kind of glad I didn't, because that would have meant I was completely out of pistol ammo, and I like having pistol ammo. It's like my whole thing. Right, what is fastest way to item box? Probably not this, but I am out of ideas. And past the door where I probably should have used the broken shotgun. Bye, pals. It's like they lifted the whole board off the windows, pulled down the shutters thing from original Resident Evil 2. Because the RE2 remake wasn't out when this was out. Neither the remake or the remaster remake. Remaster make. Remaster. Fuck it, got it in there somewhere probably. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing that when I have no keys with which to try and open doors. I am lacking. So I believe it's in here, which will be expedited route towards item boxy. Oh, it's a fast route to bastard is what it is. Let's just keep moving. And not content with that, one of them came for a bastard door. And now I come for a bastard door. And I'm far more dangerous. I mean, if we count it in terms of sheer body count, I'm way ahead. Oh. Yes. There was one of these. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Oh, come on. You're not fucking stun locking me here. That is just the height of rudeness. Aha. I'm gonna see if I can flee. I just made it, frankly. Okay, get a bit of distance on that fucker before taking them on again. I'll also take one of these, and one of these, and that. When the fuck did they get that fast? When they died. When they died. Because I killed them, but not all the way, unfortunately. Facebook on this day reminds me. Someone asked me if I had plans for the fall. It took me a moment to realise they meant autumn, not the collapse of civilization. To be fair, that game series is still going. Red Bull? Well, Crimson Head, Red Bull, makes sense to me. Yes, so that is that. I will shoot this Crimson Head in the face. And then I think I'll go back and save. Aha! Trixie doesn't die. Should probably set him on fire, shouldn't I? Alright, let's do that. I can refill kerosene later. Does REmake not have a make the door animations not take so long option? Alas, if there is such an option, I could not find it. Might be worth a look actually. Certainly it's not on by default. Oh, so if I just kill Crimson Heads, it's gone forever. I can live with this. Controls? No, it's just switching between this. Maybe main menu options will reveal more of such things. And I am in fact going to stop at the 3-hour mark. So I will save. Come on, there we go. No, stop it, stop it. There we go. Options. Yes, I thought there'd be a little bit more. So yeah, you can see there, that's how it originally looks. All of that candelabra in view. And they zoom it in a little bit to fit the widescreen aspect ratio if it's in wide. But they also pan it up and down if you have to move up and down in the scene, or left or right. That's how they deal with that. Brightness, nope, I'm not seeing any skip the goddamn animations option. Although annoyingly, this is the highest resolution I could get it to. Friggin' Wesker. Yeah, his grubby prints are all over this remaster, I tell you. Remaster, make, whatever we call it this week. Fuck, I don't know. No idea. Yes, so at the end of that, you know, it was such a wonderful thing to get that level of remaster back when it did, and I think it's like still, in terms of remasters, it's maybe gold standard is a bit of a grandiose term for it, but certainly it's a good one. If you wanted to remaster something and you were like, I'm gonna make it as good as REmake, that's a good way to go. And now I'm mixing up the terms remaster and remake, which I think are two different things, but if you're gonna do a remake, let's start that sentence again. If we're gonna do a remake and it comes out as good as REmake, yeah, I think you've done pretty well. It's the Remake Master. I think I went through every permutation of the combination of those words, but maybe there's a couple I missed. Okay, let me have a look-see. So there may be people to raid, there may not be. Oh, that is strangely appropriate. Blarm. Ah, fuck. Yeah. You streamed the original GameCube version, so no manual reload or non-tank controls. I did put on the tank controls, weirdly enough. Well, better than when this happens with Scott and you join just as the raid happens, and then you don't get pulled along with the raid because Twitch. Yeah. Red Faction has remastered. Darksiders had definitive. Some of them have very similar names. And that's to say nothing of Driv3er. Thanks for 3. Look forward to more. Look forward to having you all there. Thank you very much. For the sake of appropriateness, we're going to raid Kim Justice, who is an excellent retro content creator, mostly on the YouTube documentary side, but currently playing Resident Evil 0, so can pass you over there and see how badly it could have all gone. But thank you very much. Yes, I'll see you at Bad Batch. Thank you very much for watching. Have an excellent rest of your week. Be well. Be nice to people. to steal one from a friend of mine. Don't vote Tory. Pet a cat if you have such a chance. If you encounter one in the street. Never lean over on a Tuesday. I have no other advice to give, so yes, perhaps I shall just hit the raid now button. Maybe that would make sense. Conveniently, you did just pet a cat. Yay! Excellent work, you were way ahead of me. Okay, bye.